Hey guys, what is up? MK Gaming here, also known as Man and Khan. Today I'm playing War Thunder and I'm going to be featuring the Spitfire VB Trop. So here's some facts about the Spitfire VB Trop. It currently sits at a battle rating of 3.7. It is rank 3 in the British tech tree. It is listed as a fighter. It is armed with two 20mm Hispano Mark II cannons with 120 shells. Also 4 7.7mm Browning machine guns with a total ammunition count of 1,400 shells. The top speed of this plane when fully aced is 607 kilometers per hour. It has a max ceiling altitude of 10,500 meters. It also has a turn time of 16.2 seconds, and it also has a rate of climb of 27.7 meters per second. Now this game is going to be a very monster game. I was participating in the Operation Summer matchup, and I needed to get at least 3 or 4 more kills in this game, but I was not prepared to actually realize what kind of a monster game I would be having in this matchup. So right now we are in the Spitfire and we are currently flying in the cloud covers, as you can see. The plane performs very well at mid altitudes. I do realize that it does have a little bit of sluggishness once you go at higher altitudes, like maybe 7,000 or even 6,000, but yeah, the plane handles well at mid-tier. It's also a very good turn fighter, so baiting enemies into a turn can be quite easy to do. Now without further ado guys, I'm going to be going into the game, so yeah. Now the first thing I realized is there's a BV-238 flying above me around the quadrant there. I'm trying to actually engage him, and I was waiting for the perfect time to actually engage him. Aiming was a little bit off. As you can see, I was trying to aim for the wings, didn't really get much. I just got a few hits. He is leaking fuel. However, I do realize not to continue going on a vertical with the BV-238 because he can shred you to pieces. Now quickly I put the plane down on a dive, and I at this point realized that I don't really have much cannon shells left. I think I practically only had about, was it 40 or 60? Now the weakness about the VB Trop is because of its 20mm. It's one of its main ornaments, as you would say. You have to be very careful on how you use the ammunition. Try to split your fire between the 7.7s and the 20mm. Now this 109 hexagon is in the BF-109 F1 variant. He is coming towards me. I put a plane towards a nice loop, lower the throttle, and I'm starting to do a little bit of a, as you can see, a swirling maneuver. He takes the bait, and he is currently right now in front of me, and I'm on his 6. I put the plane back to full throttle. I do let off a bit of a burst, only with 7.7s, not to shoot the 20 mils because the 20 mils are the ones that confirm your kill. I dive down into the clouds, trying to actually lead up, but then couldn't get it so much into tune. Now I aim for the 7.7s and I get a hit. He is on fire. It's not a confirmed kill yet. I don't know why the radicals disappeared over there. But he's still alive though. His plane's catching on fire, and then his plane turns off the fire. Badly damaged plane though. His engines have been shot to hell. I did get a critical on it. So I'm moving in to secure the kill. As you can see, I don't even need to figure out where he's going. Just follow the trail of, if I'm not mistaken, that's water and fuel, I'm guessing. So yeah. There he is over there in front of me. I'm firing, and he should be dead pretty soon actually. Right over there. As you can see, I was lagging a little bit. I'm playing in the US server because my Asian server, there's not many games installed over there. So I'm currently waiting. He does a bad maneuver. I shoot the 20 mils and he's out. First kill of the game. I move on next to the 4 ball that's in front of me. Now I realized that I heard a plane that flew behind me, and I quickly realized that, wow, this guy could have actually killed me without even I didn't even realize it at first. So I move in to engage this 202 because he's near our friendly SBD and I don't want that SBD to get taken out. So he's moving up towards the clouds. No problem for me. Just chasing it up. The problem with the C202 is it does overheat quite easily while the Spitfire doesn't. Now this 202 was flying under clouds, but I could still see his silhouette, mainly because he wasn't too deep into the clouds. And I am currently engaging a turn fight into him. I shoot, I get a little bit of hits, nothing serious. I know it looks like a miss over here on the screen, but trust me, I did get a few hits. He goes vertical. I'm not too sure why he did that. He should have just ran. I am using 7.7s right now. Really controlling my 20 mil shots right now. I don't want to waste them. And what's funny is we're actually flying over the friendly base. So if anything, I could just land back if I ever get an engine critical. Line up my shots. I am missing just a little bit. Get a few hits. I know that I'm zeroing on him and he is panicking right now. This 202 pilot is trying so much to turn fight a Spitfire, which I don't think it's a good idea, mate. Pretty soon I think he will be blacking out. Too much G-force and not enough crew training. And there we go, 20 mils, second kill of the game. See how I split the fire between the 7.7s and the 20 mils because I don't want to use the 20 mils all entirely. I want to make sure that I am very well preserving my main armament, because 7.7s you can actually spray a bit. You have quite a lot of shells, but if you run out of 20 mils, that becomes a problem for you. Now I am diving down to land. However, I am checking the area to see if there are any plates. Now, one thing to note about this forward airbase is the anti-aircraft is not very strong. So if you're trying to go back to base and trying to make sure that the AA protects you, try not to be on the forward airbase because it really doesn't do much good. Now we're going to be skipping forward over here. I'm going to be landing the plane. Now, at this point, I've already landed, I rearmed, repaired, and I'm back on track. The enemy has 4 planes and we are only left with 3 planes. The SPD got shot down by the BV-238, and the Spitfire is my only friendly ally over there. As you can see, the SPD is still alive. He will try to go head on with the BV-238. Very stupid maneuver, not sure why he did it, but it's okay. This BR-20 is returning back to base. So this Junkers was trying to attack my friendly Spitfire, and he didn't realize that I was actually approaching him. Yeah, this is going to be a clean sweep. I don't like Junkers attacking my friendly Spitfires. I'm very protective over them. And I remember I said to my teammates, I'm on him, and I just completely got him. I did a complete Dunkirk right there. The next I'm actually moving up is towards this 110. Now I noticed that this 110 is going back to base, but he's going very slowly, so which means that he's either climbing aggressively or he is just damaged. So I quickly put the plane towards the direction and the trajectory of it, and I'm beginning to catch up to this plane. There is actually 4 planes right now in the game. There are 3 bombers and this attacker, so I need to get this attacker because he's the only one that has fighter capabilities, and the BF-110 is a plane that you must get, because if you don't, he will shoot you to bits. He's got fantastic firepower and it's situated all in the nose, so head-on specialist, the BF-110 will have superior advantage over the Spitfire. Now this 110 does a mistake here. He turns towards me. Now I'm not too worried about it, because the 110 cannot maintain a good turn fight against me. It's a C4 variant. I quickly turn and he does another daft maneuver as he turns even more, killing off his plane's speed. I don't know what was he doing. I shoot my 7.7s to lead, trying to get the engine. He is dodging. I do get a hit on his right engine. He is leaking oil right now, which is completely fine with me. He does a little bit of a maneuver, which I'm not too sure why, but okay. I lower down my throttle and I wait for the kill shot. 4th kill of the game. I'm currently secured. 110 pilot shouldn't have done that because I was also anticipating his movement. I realized that the BR-20 is landing back to base, and at this point is when the SPD gets killed by the BB-238. Now guys, I just want to let you know, don't engage the BB-238 if you are in a bomber. Now the BB-238 is far more superiorly armed than you guys. If you're in an SBD that you only have 250 calibers, and a BB-238 has 4 turrets on its rear with 4 13mm guns. Do the math, guys. That is 12 guns aiming on your 6, and that I'm just talking about the tail and the wings. I'm not even talking about the top part. The top part has 20mm cannons. So from that alone, you guys should know never to engage the BB-238. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm actually going head on with the BB-238. Then that's a particular reason why I'm doing it. You see, a quick way to die is to go on the tail of a bomber and engage it. Look at that BB-238 shooting the shite out of that AI plane. What I'm doing right now is I'm lining up my guns to aim at the cockpit. As I shoot, pilot knockout. Now when you get a pilot knockout, the plane's instantly killed. The gunners will not fire, and he's completely eliminated from the battlefield. That's my 5th kill of the game. I've got an ace in a day, but I'm still not done yet. There's a Focke-Wulf 200 high. I am climbing up. His altitude at that moment was it 3,800 meters, which is nothing for a Spitfire. Spitfire can climb up very easily on that. A little bit of correction, his altitude was 2,800 meters, which is no issue for a Spitfire. Now I am climbing up towards him. I'm doing the same strategy, but I'm not so worried about the Focke-Wulf 200, mainly because he doesn't have the firepower like the BB-238. The Focke-Wulf 200 was an airline plane converted into a bomber, so I'm really not too worried about it. I was a little bit my gun aiming was just horrible, I have to say that. I did get a gunner killed. So if I'm not mistaken, his bottom gunner is dead. I'm not too sure. No, his top gunner is dead. Yeah, I'm not sure. One of his gunners is dead. So right now this guy is shooting me. I'm just dodging it. You gotta swerve, you gotta anticipate the shots. And I'm going to do something that you guys can also try when you're engaging this bomber. He is currently leaking fuel and his altitude is dropping. As you can see, the fuel, the trajectory of the fuel. I'm going further front. I see the BR-20. He's coming back to the battlefield. I'm running very low on ammunition actually at this point, and I have to rearm and reload again. The Focke-Wulf 200 comes up. I aim up again. Do the same thing as I did to the BB. Pilot knockout. And that's my 6th kill of the game. Now I let the team know that the BR-20 is there, but however my teammates don't really respond to me, and I have to know that this is going to be I have to do this on my own. Now the BR-20, if I'm not mistaken, is capable of carrying an 800 kilogram bomb, which it is quite devastating to the base. As you can see in the score points, I didn't want to take any risk. Now this AI starts engaging me and I start spewing out fuel. I was like, wow, I never knew AI could be so aggressive. I don't get a kill on this AI though. I just do a little bit of maneuvers and this 109 just zooms away. I land right now after this. So currently I'm landed. I'm going to rearm and reload for the 2nd time in this game, and I'm going to go up for that BR-20. Since none of my teammates are going for it, I decide I've got to do it on my own. Now we're approaching the final plane in the enemy team, which is a BR-20. He is going straight for our main base as all our other bases are down. I don't want to risk it. Maybe, you know, his bomb is not going to be enough to destroy the base. Maybe it is. I don't know. I didn't want to take the chance. And I didn't want to let the AA destroy it, because the AA at times can miss and it can be effective. Every time whenever I engage in an AA base, it just shreds me to bits. But whenever I see enemy players go to, our bases, they seem to survive it with ease. Now, the BR-20 is armed with the Fiat engines, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not really that fast as compared to my Rolls-Royce engines. I am catching up towards him. He realizes that I'm nearing him and he starts diving down to get more firepower on his gunners. You see, mainly the BR-20 has one, I think it's 50 cals on its tail, but its majority of its guns are on its top. As you can see, he lines up his plane and I start shooting him. He spews out fuel. I get his bottom gunner, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I start shooting him right now. I realize that my plane is slowing down just a little bit because of the fire power that I'm spewing out. But no worries, I am still closing up on him. Now there's still shots coming up from the plane. I do get a bit of a hit, nothing serious. I'm swerving just a little bit. His bottom gunner is dead actually. I shoot and there we go. 7 kills. Hold on, hold on. He's still alive. He's still alive. Then I say enough's enough. There we go. 7th kill of the game. And this part was really funny because I almost crashed into the carcass. Ah, that was so cool. 7th kill of the game, guys. So without further ado, let's look at the scoreboard. So that game I finished first place. I didn't really have the time to print screen it. I don't know why. I took a shot of it, but it didn't save. I have to actually look at the replay file. So I'm sorry guys about that. So we finished first place in the team with 5,315 points, 7 kills in the game. This was by far one of the best realistic battles that I've ever had in a while. You know, when I've been doing the Operation Summer, the planes and the games that I've been getting was just horrible. Teammates were just doing all kinds of weird things and I just couldn't understand why or how they could actually, you know, be so greedy and so... Yeah, the spirit was just horrible. But anyway guys, thanks for watching the video. If you like what you saw, hit like and subscribe for more videos in the future. I will be doing much more War Thunder videos and also much more walkthroughs in my Halo Combat Evolved. I'm also going to be starting up Motorsport Manager soon. Going to be finishing Rise Son of Rome. I need to finish that game off because I've been dragging that for quite a bit. So guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Peace out. I'm out.